Second time at Wickham, I'm assuming you like it quite a lot.
Yeah, it's the second time on this site. We did it also when it was at Eastleigh a few years before. It's a very, very nice festival. It was nice weather a few years ago, it's nice weather tonight, so yeah, it's a lovely place to come and play.
So, let's hear it for the dogs that just come out.
Yeah.
I have to say, listen to it, it's a really accessible album, and it's a real feel-good album, especially at the top. Is that a deliberate style choice, or is it just how you feel?
No, it's just how it came. I mean, the songs were written over a period of about 8, 9, 10 months, and I just kind of wrote every day, and most days I didn't get anything, sometimes I did. And it's just the songs came out as they did. There was no deliberate, we wanted an upbeat album or anything like that.
I think there was a thing as well that the Dave Erringar, the producer, didn't really change much on the song. There was one song that was kind of taken apart and rebuilt, but all the rest of them are pretty much as we've been rehearsing them. So, and then we did it live with a band, which always lends itself, I think, to a more maybe a happier atmosphere on it, I think. Yeah.
How do you know when you get a great song? Is it just, this is going to be a hit, this isn't a hit?
I don't know. I think we've got plenty of songs that are really good that have never been hits. So I don't know. If you play it over and you think that sounds really good, then we demo it, Charlie and I, and then we'll take it to the producer and the rest of the guys in the band, and they play in it. So it kind of evolves. Sometimes when you go into a studio, the songs that you think are really good are supplanted by other ones. Sometimes other ones come over better. It's different every time, really.
So then again, references Jimmy Savile, among others. I mean, given the current climate and everything that's gone on, do you think that's a brave decision to put?
I didn't think it was. I think it was brave. I thought I knew a lot of people. Well, most people would steer clear of that completely. So I thought that was a reason to do it. But it was. I thought you can't. I mean, it's a 2.5-minute song. You can't really put anything like everything you feel about what's happened into a song that short, but it gets a flavour of some of the ideas that I've come up with since I heard what happened.
What sort of reaction did you get to it from fans?
It's been a good reaction. It's good. We've played it quite a few times live. We change the set every night. We don't play it live every night, but when we have played it live, it's got a very good reaction.
So how do you see your live performances? What's most important in terms of, do you like to play your new stuff? Do you prefer to play the hits?
I think we like to play a mix. We do. I think we're doing an hour and 15 tonight, but most nights we're doing an hour and a half. So we haven't had that many hits, so we do them, and we do always do stuff from the new record, and we do stuff from the other 9 albums that we've had down the years.
There's a recognition that if you're doing something like a festival, that a lot of people aren't really specifically or indeed at all here to see you. So you've got to do, well, we'd always do stuff that people want us to do anyway, but particularly at a festival setting, I think it's vital.
So you've established quite a long and successful career. What would you say has changed the most throughout the music industry?
I think the music industry itself, I think, has contracted massively. The record industry has shrunk to a fraction of what it was. The number of people working in it, the way people get the music has changed entirely. But the actual thing of still writing a song, making a record, getting out to go on the road hasn't changed all that much. But the way people, especially young people, access music now is entirely different.
Is it a good? Do you think it's a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's a thing. I don't think it's just. I think it's a thing.
There must be a change, a cultural change, though, when you're not paying for music. There must be something. I wonder whether many people now have no physical product; they just download everything and they don't pay anything for it. So there must be a cultural change in that. There must be I wonder if people value it quite the same. I think music's more pervasive than it's ever been. Yeah. Post rock and roll, Elvis, Beatles music is far more pervasive than it was when we were kids. But I don't know if people value it quite the same.
Does that make performing all the more important?
Well, I think performance, what we've actually writing songs and performing live has always been the two things. That the recorded thing was always a poor third for us. So I think it's important. We like doing it anyway, but I think it's certainly for any act, if you can play live, it's good to be able to do that. And if you can't play live or you don't really like it, I think it's a bit of a struggle, maybe.
Do you find it hard work?
No. I find that I don't think it's work. I think you apply yourself to it. Obviously, you do have to work at it. You do it, like writing a song. I write, but as I say, when I write every day, and most of the times I don't get anything. But I know it's not hard work. It's tiring when you stop doing it, and then you realise how much you put in it. It's tiring, but I wouldn't say it was hard work.
I think the travelling bit is the bonus is when you're actually on a stage.
Yeah.
That's like the freedom. That's the reason you do it. The stuff that goes with it can be a bit tiring at times, and as you get older, it does get progressively a bit more tiring. But the actual thing of doing it on stage, that's the bonus. That's not the work. That's the good bit.
Because you've had a busy summer with the festival
Yes.
circuit, and then you've got a big tour coming up in the autumn as well.
Yeah.
Which hits Southampton, I believe. So.
It does, yeah.
Nice shot.
I was actually going to ask you about your team. How are you feeling about it?
Absolutely terrible. Got beat the day at Dumbarton. I think they could never fall any further, but they've done it. It's going to be a struggle to get out of the lower league this season. I think Rangers will probably finish top, but it's always a struggle watching Hibs, and that's part of the joy of it, he said.
I wanted to ask you because I've never met anyone that's got a football anthem until now.
Yes.
So, what's it like having Sunshine on Leith sung every game for you?
It's a good thing, I mean, it kind of the song was around a long time before it actually get picked up by the Hibs support. But that's maybe 15, 20 years, but more than 15 years now, and it's been a kind of regular thing. So it's a good thing to have, and we're pleased it's played at the games.
Must make the hairs on the back of your neck stand up a little bit.
It's certainly, you notice it. Yeah. If you try to have a conversation or eat the pie at half time, and somebody puts that bloody song on again, you certainly notice it.
Good royalty checks there.
Well, we don't get much off the Hibs, but we generally do pretty well, I must admit. Yeah.
So, are you planning already? Are you thinking about a new album, or is it just a break?
I think
now,
we'll do.
touring break?
We'll do. There's no going to be. I think we'll tour this record until late next summer, and then because we'll go abroad next year, we'll go Australia, Canada, US, maybe New Zealand, maybe South Africa, maybe Europe. But I think we'll work until late summer of next year, and then we'll take a break and then start writing again.
Does the novelty ever wear off that you're doing something you
It's sometimes you do have to pinch yourself. You're on a stage and there's thousands of people singing back at you. Then sometimes you have to.
That never wears off. Yeah. Novelty or otherwise, that never wears off. The thrill of that never goes.